Book Summary: The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership lists what author John Maxwell believes are the 21 most important laws of leadership. Key summary: you can only lead when you are the most respected person in the group. Your leadership skills are the upper bound of your team's effectiveness. People buy leaders first, and only after, maybe, they'll buy into visions. Leaders put their people first. About the author: John Maxwell is an American pastor, author, and speaker. He is also the author of 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, 25 Ways You Win with People, and Sometimes You Win, Sometimes You Learn. Introduction. To get the most out of the 21 laws of leadership, you must first understand that the rules can be learned. And if you didn't know that, you need to develop a growth mindset first thing. Number 1, the law of the lid. Your level of leadership is your level of effectiveness. The law of the lid says that if you are at level 8 on a leadership scale, 8 is also your maximum effectiveness. Maxwell gives the example of the McDonald's franchise. Ray Kroc controversially introduced himself as the founder of the company. But he wasn't the founder, he bought the company. Maxwell says that the previous owners of McDonald's had lower leadership abilities than Kroc, and that's why they couldn't maximize the company's potential. I enjoyed the example of a buyout firm. The firm management would always fire the leaders of the organization they bought. Of course, says Maxwell, that makes sense. An organization is always intrinsically limited by the ability of its leaders. Number 2, the law of influence. The proof of leadership is in the followers. A leadership title does not make one a leader, says Maxwell. Leadership must be earned through the people that want to follow you. The final proof of leadership is in the followers. The true measure of leadership is influence. Nothing more, nothing less. Number 3, the law of process. Leadership develops daily, not in a day. Your agenda today determines the type of leader you will be tomorrow. Nobody likes to be led by someone who is stagnant over time. You need to grow over time and make the people around you grow over time. Number 4, the law of navigation. Leaders chart the course. You can't get anywhere without a destination. Good leaders have a clear vision of where they're going and they craft a map accordingly. Number 5, the law of addition. Leaders add value by serving others. Maxwell says we become valuable when we provide value to others. Maxwell stresses here the importance of providing value not just materially, but also at an interpersonal level, knowing who the people are, what they care about, and what are their goals and dreams, and assisting them along their way. Successful leaders also provide value by giving credit to the team. Social exchange theory: 5 laws of social success. Leaders speak last. Maxwell says that positional leaders are quick to speak. But the successful leaders speak last. And you will recognize the leaders because when you make a question, everyone will look at them. Number 6, the law of solid ground. Leadership is built upon foundations of trust. Maxwell says that leaders earn trust and respect by putting what's best for the organization and the followers ahead of what's best for themselves. It's important you keep your standards up because you cannot break trust and keep influencing people. Number 7, the law of respect. You can only lead when you're the strongest of the bunch. Strongest does not refer to muscles. Strongest means that people respect you the most. And when people don't respect you anymore, your legitimacy as a leader also dissolves. Number 8, the law of intuition. Maxwell says the most successful leaders don't need to spend hours on all the facts and details. They develop intuition. Number 9, the law of magnetism. Birds of a feather flock together. You will attract people who are like you. People who work with you are not a consequence of HR or your companies. If you're not happy with the people around you, look within yourself first. Like the 7 habits of highly effective people say, real change is from within. Number 10, the law of connection. You can't move to action unless you first move their hearts. Some leaders have an issue with the responsibility of the leadership to connect with the team. They think they're the leaders, so it's up to others to step up to their plate. But successful leaders take it upon themselves to build relationships and connect emotionally. Number 11, the law of the inner circle. You are the average of the people you spend the most time with. Surround yourself with great people. Number 12, the law of empowerment. Secure leaders empower others. Scared and weak leaders, like Henry Ford, actually don't want great men around them because they feel intimidated. They prefer weak people so they can feel strong and validated, and likely, they have a fixed mindset. Developing others and giving them responsibility is not only good for the people you empower but also for yourself. The more you empower, the more powerful you become. Number 13, the law of the picture. One example is worth 1,000 pictures. Maxwell famously says that people do what people see. Show with your actions what the right course of action is, not with your words. Number 14, the law of buy-in. People buy leaders, then visions. You cannot separate a leader from the cause he champions. People don't follow worthy causes first, they follow worthy leaders who promote worthy causes, and sometimes, as history teaches, unworthy causes too. Number 15, the law of victory. Leaders find a way to win. Maxwell says that the best leaders share an unwillingness to accept defeat. And they keep going until they find a way to win. Number 16, the law of the big MO. Trend is your friend. The only way to change inertia and a negative spirit is to get going. Get some momentum on your side and no obstacle is too big to overcome. Number 17, the law of priorities. Activity is not accomplishment. Busy work is a waste of time and resources. Leaders put first things first. Number 18, the law of sacrifice. To go up you have to give up. Leadership does come with certain perks but also comes with responsibilities and sacrifices. Similar to the message Simon Sinek shares in Leader Eat Last, Maxwell says that leadership means putting others ahead of yourself. Number 19, the law of timing. Success comes from the right action at the right time. Master the art of timing, says the 35th law of power. Similarly, leaders must learn when it's time to lead. Number 20, the law of explosive growth. Lead follower for linear growth, lead leader for exponential growth. To nurture leaders and set off explosive growth, focus on the top 20%. Number 21, the law of legacy. Time is the ultimate test of leadership. Great leaders make sure to leave behind capable organizations and teams that will thrive even after long they have gone. Real-life applications. Pick your leaders. Refuse to work for people or bosses who are not above you on the leadership scale. Don't waste your time working for people whom you don't trust. It really takes away a lot of joy from your life. Review. The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership is a great book on leadership. It really lists all the major traits, including the most foundational ones which I put in the bullet summary list. For more, check out Best Leadership Books. How to Become a Leader. How to Be a Great Toastmaster President. The end. I hope you do enjoy watching book summary, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share. See you in next videos.